This is my South Tube story. During South Tube 1 in 2007, I couldn't go. I had just bought airline ticket to Europe, which I was leaving for a few weeks later, and I couldn't afford to go to South Tube 1, even though I wanted to go so bad. And the only ones I really knew, I knew Lynette, and I'd watched Zipster, and I knew who Naltz was, and Tube Granny. And so I just thought it would be so fun to meet all these other new YouTubers and stuff, but it wasn't meant to be. But I watched the videos. I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. And then I'm like, I'm going next year. It's going to happen. So that's what I planned for my vacation the next year, was to go to South Tube. And I was never scared about going. I was like, I'm in. I was excited to get there and see these people. I had Lizzie with me, so if it went bad, I had her. So, you gotta wait. She just had treats. I did it before I started filming so she wouldn't bother me during the video, but that doesn't stop her. So, as I'm getting closer and closer to Nashville that year, this was the first trip I took after my mom had passed away. And, about an hour before we get there, my phone starts ringing. It was like Lemonette going, "Where you at? Are you here yet?" I'm like, "I'm not there yet, but I'm getting closer." And Country Comes to Town, I think, called me, and Oh Shut Her Up, and they're like, "Where you at?" So then I'm like, I'm getting so excited because people are like, "Where are you?" And that last hour seemed to take forever because I was just so excited to get there. And we pull up, I see the hotel coming, and I'm like, I had a little bit of anxiety not because of the people or meeting people. I'm like, how is my fat, gimpy self going to get around that big hotel? I was a little, but I pull up, and I get out of my car. I'm like, Lizzie, wait here. So, and the first thing I hear is, Stacy! And it was Tunisian's wife, who has vanished, and Luane. They were both outside. So it was cool that as soon as I get there, it was like somebody I knew was right there outside. And we go and check in and get our stuff to our room. We had an awesome bellman because we had a lot of stuff. And we go down later, and it was just like, just meeting all these people as they would get there. It was just like they went from this little square on my screen to, I can poke you, I can give you a hug. It's just, it was awesome. And, you know, there was a bunch of people who'd go out sightseeing during the day. And then there was the lobby crew who kind of held things down at home base, which were usually me and Lizzie and Lemonette. And people would always float in and out of the lobby. And we would sit in the lobby in Nashville until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just talking and having fun. And Beth, remember that little ball made of vines that ended up in I don't know how many different places around the lobby? It was just so much fun. And the hardest part, we left on Monday. We had to leave early. We had to get an early start because we had an 8-hour drive. We were cutting across and going to Arkansas to surprise Dusty Sheets because she couldn't come to South Tube. And I'm like, well, if she can't come to South Tube, we're going to go to her. And we never told her we were going to surprise her. And so that morning, there weren't a whole lot of people down in the lobby. We got to say goodbye to a few, and there were some still sitting around talking, and we left and we pulled away. And I'm like, I don't want to leave. And we went across the street to get gas, and I kept looking at the hotel going, I want to go back and hang out. And we left, and I'm like, next year we're staying until everybody's gone, so we can say goodbye to everybody. And so that's why we're always the ones, like, we're there way first and we leave way later, because it's so sad when everybody has to go, because it's just, you just have such a good time. And some people are afraid to come because they don't think they're going to know anybody, or nobody's going to know them. It doesn't last very long, people. As soon as you walk in, you say, hi, I'm so-and-so. You know, it's an easy group of people. We always love to have new people come from new places. It's just, don't be shy, don't be scared. Even if you've never made a video, or Like today, someone's like, I don't know, I don't have many subscribers. I'm like, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, how many people know you, how many people you know. Even if you've never made a video, it doesn't matter. There are some people who we all know through just commenting because they don't make videos. So just come, Nashville in a month and 5 weeks, a little over 5 weeks. If not, plan for next year, which is going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So, you know, and last year I even got my dad to go, so he got to meet all these people I've talked about and who've seen him. And then this year, you know, our doggy gets to go too, so she gets to meet people, although I don't think she's going to be as impressed as my dad was, because, you know, Heidi's little. But that's my South Tube story. So come on. Just come on. And if you live in the area, if you just come, and if you think we're a bunch of weirdos and hate our guts, just leave. Say, I was here, I tried it, now I'm going. So, don't be scared. Just don't be scared. Jump on it. Bye.